Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. iCupTV will be your epic and awesome caster Fitz here. Now we have a CVP on our hands, and this replay comes to us from iCup Clan League Season 20, Week number 3, Division B1 or B2 between SAS, no, is it SAS or is it... No, it's going to be between wOk versus upro. And spawning in the top right, it will be the skin colored Zerg BunJin, or upro's BunJin, and spawning in the bottom, in the top left, it'll be the red Protoss Yansk. And I failed to mention that we have our awesome co-caster wok.3.
Oh yeah, with a name that you cannot pronounce.
Oh well, okay. Yeah, I'm really bad. I'm completely honest.
Well, I mean, looking at it from my perspective, it's just like a V and then an A. I mean, it's whatever. Let's not go into it. But I guess it kind of messes it up because we have the Swedish letter A. It's like an A with two dots over it, and then we have to write it like AE to make it like an AE.
Yeah.
Something like that, and then it's just a V. But I don't know why, because every time you try to say it, you start saying the L first, just like Yalva-Terran, which is kind of funny, because Yalva-Terran doesn't really mean anything.
Oh.
But anyways, let's not go into the meaning of my name.
Okay.
I mean, this is a cast for children,
oh,
right?
Yes, yeah, exactly. Not for old people and old hardcore Brood War vets and stuff like that. But the map,
yeah, or like religious fanaticism or so.
Yeah, so the map is guarded.
Careful.
Oh, okay. Yes, we do want to be careful.
Okay,
I'm trying to talk about the map here. Okay, it's guard to garden, and your natural's actually really open, and I don't know why, but Yansk went for the wrong area. I feel like, because you normally take the base in here. That's easy to secure. It's siegeable, but you don't take this base over like the Zerg's doing. But is he gonna can rush? Is Yanks gonna can rush? I feel like he is.
Yeah, and I don't think that's within sight range of the hatchery. So, yeah, this is gonna be a success, most definitely.
Man. At least, I guess there's a second, another natural up here. I guess would be beneficial. I guess if he needs to cancel it, he can always move it, but it will delay that tech. Yeah, he's got a can rush. This guy's a douchebag.
Yeah, well, it's a punishment you have to take sometimes for going 12 hatches, and
he's going super greedy. He put down another hatchery. He's seeing a third already.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. He's playing.
Well, it could be like a Ling bust too, since he's got the early gas as well.
Yeah, true. It's BunJin.
But there's not going to be much of a Ling bust here, I think. But we'll see. Maybe those. I think those 6 Lings could at least take out one cannon. We'll see if they can take out both. Yeah,
he's gonna be setting up a lot of Lings right here, and he should be getting. Well, eventually we'll have to start saturating that base right there. Will the hatchery go down? It's about halfway done. I think he should be able to clean the Lings up. The Lings should be able to clean it up if he attacks now. Or he's gonna use the drones as well. Oh, he's gonna. Oh wow, he's not. Well, he's actually saved the hatchery though, oddly enough, and he's gonna have to cancel that cannon. So successful doing that. But I mean, at the same time though, was it worth it from the lack of mining that he's pulled off every single drone he had?
Yeah, it's hard to tell, of course, but I don't know. I don't see this as being a very successful cannon rush, in my opinion. He only got 2 drones and a few Lings.
Yeah.
From a guy who seems to be going for some pretty Ling heavy stuff, anyways.
Yeah. And also, Yansk was playing last week. I don't really recall much of his playstyle, as there's 1,000 other players in Clan League. But I believe he was a 2v2 player, so I think he's a mixed player, if I remember correctly when I looked at his stats, I think. If that means anything to anyone.
Yeah, well, being a 2v2 player means that you have a different type of timing than many others do. For example, early aggression and run-bys and stuff like that come much more natural to a 2v2 player. Oh, nice, they're actually denying the scout. So, the scout. Oh, that's nice. But you can still see that he's kind of off his game or whatever. He's got full larva and at least 2 of his hatcheries here. So, or not anymore, but he did for a while. So.
Yeah. he's still he's getting the layer 2 on the weakened hatchery as well. But it's just further in the back, so I guess it would be safer then. But he is setting up somewhat of a container right here for the Protoss, but Protoss I didn't think was ever going to really want to expand right now. And getting a little bit more delayed cyber core than you normally get, but that's probably because he can rush as well, because you normally get that around 4:30-ish. We're around 5 minutes right now, so.
Yeah.
And, well, also, like, I've also failed to mention about this map. If you look at the whole map, like, there is, like, no, like, area that's safe to take and expand. Like, every single area is completely wide open. See, if you even realize, like, it's like God does not want you to actually take expansions into the garden. Like, that's legitimately, like, the case right now, is what I'm trying to say right now.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting name. But something else that's kind of fascinating here is how the Zerg player here is choosing to put all his tech and his less visible. He's putting his Spire in the most hidden position here. And yeah, there's definitely a reason for that. And going for the second gas as well. So we're going to see some mutas.
Oh, yeah. And
looks like a classic Savior style build actually, with some 3-hatch mutas.
Okay. Yes. Isn't that what Suzuki does a lot? I feel like it's like mass muta.
No, he doesn't. Ziki typically goes for the 3-base Spire into 5-hatch Hydra all the time.
Oh, okay.
But he is kind of, he does like to make like spontaneous muta switches and so on, but yeah, not like this. This is a 3-hatch muta, which is some interesting play, I must say.
Get away with it, won't be bad, as he'll, if there's enough. I mean, he only has 1 Stargate, and he's getting leg speed, so he's probably getting more heavy with the Zealot count right here. But will he be okay? I mean, he already has 2 Sunkens back there, and he's getting a Hydra Den up there, just putting in more SimCity right there. So it's gonna be kind of hard for the breakthrough. He even has 2 Evo chambers.
Look, it looks like he's gonna leave the SimCity. Actually, we'll see about that.
Is that a bad that he leaves it like that?
Well, if he's gonna leave it, then he might as well start using it. Yeah, he's gonna leave the Hydra Den at least. Yeah, and the Evolution Chamber.
Yeah.
Huh. Let's see if he gets some upgrades. He's getting Carapace and
nothing on the other one yet.
He's getting attack on the other one for missile. Yeah.
I've just started. And he also took a base at the 4 o'clock, right there. So I don't know. BunJin is looking pretty strong right now.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, what's weird here is that he hasn't really put up another hatchery, which would be something natural to do if you're going to go Hydras after a while. But
I know, is he going like a mixture? Because I mean, he's pumping out Hydra.
Oh, there's the hatchery. Okay, so he's going. It was just a weird way of putting his tech and so on. He's probably going into a 5-hatch Hydra build now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's off the 4th base right now, which isn't bad. But he also got. I mean, he has a couple. Oh no, yeah, he's just showing mass Hydra. He's just going mass Hydra right now. But he's getting upgrades though, which is never a bad thing. I just want him to continue to go get those upgrades throughout the game. Sometimes Zergs don't tend to get those upgrades later on.
Yeah, because they really matter.
Yeah.
I mean, Hydras with good upgrades, they can just like tear through pretty much any Protoss infantry, in my opinion, except for High Templar, obviously.
Yeah. They shred Hydra to bits. Oh.
Oh yeah.
And putting down another macro hatch on the main base right there as well. And have you ever seen the Disco Hydra? I love when the Hydra go disco. Or like
disco?
Dance. Yeah, when they go like when they're trying to get somewhere, but they just move to the left and right really really fast.
Oh, you mean when they flip out?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
I call them
yeah, sure.
disco.
So
yeah.
This looks like some kind of maybe he's going for like a late kind of bust or something. I think this kind of late bust or whatever we're going to call it has kind of fooled the Protoss player a little bit here, because Storm isn't ready, and I think he's a little bit delayed, at least a little bit.
The Storm would probably come up around this time for timing window for Protoss. It's around 9 minutes, 10. Storm comes around 9 minutes and 30 seconds and 12 minutes. Around that's the normal standard timing for Protoss.
Okay. Okay.
So Storm's actually done, like just completed. So
what time is it now?
It's 10 minutes in the game right now. So,
all right. Right. Yeah. Well, okay. Well, so it's a little bit later than it's a later out of the normal Storm's time. All right.
Yeah. So he's okay for. He didn't go for like an early Storm, but he has like it's not like out of the ordinary. But the problem is, I think what Zergs might need to start doing if they're going to go for Hydra Bust, they need to find a timing window, or need to scale when Storm's being researched, like when that Templar Archive comes down, to do a Hydra Bust correctly, because a lot of times Hydra has...
That's what I said. It's like a late Hydra Bust. It's after Storm has been researched and everything.
Yeah.
It with what looks like 4 hatcheries.
Yeah.
No, it's actually 5 hatcheries now. So it's a really weird... Yeah, this is a really weird build.
Yeah,
and as you can see, I mean, you can't Hydra Bust with this late. I mean, there's a reason why you got 3 hatch Hydra.
Yeah.
So now he lost his whole army, and what did he kill? Nothing really.
Yeah, nothing really. And that's the problem. I mean, like, I don't know. A lot of like lower league stuff. A lot of Zergs try to go for this like a Hydra push, but the problem is just the window for you to attack is like before they get Storm off, but sometimes it's just so difficult to deal with because Protoss will oftentimes just go for super fast Templar Archives anyway. Just if they don't see Spire, if they know anything, or sometimes they even go it anyway, even if they see Spire to storm off that. But I think he's gonna have more than enough Hydra for the time being here, and since he's gonna be in an open field, he should be okay. But that is gonna be 6 High Templar coming up right now. It's going to be kind of annoying to deal with that. Storm not doing too much. Skilled off a Hydra. And it's not really utilizing skilled off 1 High Templar. Might be able to get off another one. But not really Storm dodging right now. Oh, that's carnage right there.
Yeah, and looking at it this way, I mean, having this nice SimCity that Zerg has here, it's kind of like... It's a double-edged sword. I mean, hiding behind it will put you in clumps that are easy to storm. As you can see, there are only 2 places, so he can't really hide behind his SimCity here either. So it's like, it doesn't look very good for him.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he's utilizing all his larvae, but the problem is he can't like group up his Hydra enough to really go engage well. Like,
yeah.
Problem. And the Protoss has been off of 3 base too, and it's just going to help him power through this, eventually speaking. All he needs is more gateways, and he even has a couple idle units back in his main base right now anyway, so I don't know. But he doesn't have an upgrade. Well, he has +1, and Hydra have 1/1, and getting about 2/2. If he waits for that timing window for 2/2 to go in through, this might be the time to push in through that. But did get sniped off an Overlord there, which I think might supply block. Yes, it did, actually.
Okay, let's see if we can snipe some High Templar here with his mutas, because that's the only option he has here.
Yeah.
And there are lots of High Templar here.
Yeah, there's what, 3 High Templar?
Yeah, and I mean at least one of them has 150 energy, another one has 75, and the next one has 152. So that's a few storms.
Oh, if he realizes that they pushed out, he might be able to find this right now. The High Templar are completely exposed right now as he's trying to do a counter push here, but he doesn't realize where they are. Oh, man. But if he loses base, he's going to look kind of bad right now. This base is going to be down. The 4th is completely taken down, which pretty much means the 5th is going to be completely exposed if he just sends a zone up there right now. Yeah, I think they're not really looking good for BunJin right here. He was looking pretty strong up to the point where he lost all of his Hydra, and then all Protoss has to do is just counter push, and then game pretty much tends to happen on a lot of CVPs I've seen.
Yeah, this looks kind of sad for the Zerg player. I mean, there's not much you can do now.
Wait, have you seen the damage he's done on the 3rd though? I don't know how many kills these guys have.
But he didn't get that many kills, actually. Oh. I mean, the Protoss player moved his probes away. Not that fast, but he did move them away at least.
Yeah. But here we go. Here comes the engagement, but there's going to be storms down. fairly soon as the High Templar are coming up, and the Muta are not there to snipe off the High Templar.
Oh, huge storm there.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Just a bloodbath.
Yeah.
He's kind of like showing off all the storm he's got. He's like, I'll throw down another one. Storms the drones. Look at that.
He's like surpluses. He's just even following them just because he can, probably. And yeah, we should be seeing a GG. I mean, like, let's be honest here. Like, what can he do? He somehow sniped off the Nexus with 6 Muta, but and an Archon, 2 Archons are there to clean that up. So
but he lost his Hydra then, so he's waiting for it to finish before he can produce again.
Yeah, it's one. We're seeing nearly a 70 supply deficit. I think Yavla, I think you can do the math there, right?
Yeah, well, it's at least half, so.
Yeah. GG Go Destination. But sadly, we don't have another replay of these players, but that would be fun anyway. So I don't actually know who won this series, but interesting game nevertheless. And do you want to have any closing comments, Yavla?
Well, I mean, you can't Hydra bust too late. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
He tried to make like a Hydra bust while getting all the fancy tech and everything and going standard at the same time, and it's just not how you do it.
You have to
go read the book. That's what you gotta do.
Go read the book.
Yeah, go study.
All right, you heard it from the third pro himself. And
yeah, I'm really a pro. Yeah. All right, good game.
Good game. Good game. Peace, guys.